Hey, President Obama is President Barack Obama is President Barack Obama is in Buffalo, New York today, and I hear it's pretty closed off. So I'm not gonna try to go down there. I was, and then a friend of mine said it was around the corner from me, and I don't know, but I'm not gonna go down. And plus, it's way downtown, and I can't get down here because I was supposed to go down there for something else a long time ago. But I want to say something, and I'm gonna clown a little bit, but I want to say something. The president is a very good president, and he's a very wise president. He's very wise, and he's a very good president. And why I say that, and I'm not sure. I think they're doing it's like a business kind of thing that they're doing down here to help the development, and maybe I think in particular a company that is doing really good things. Overheard. I haven't really heard. Maybe I'll watch the news and get more information. It's 6:45 a.m. I've been up. My schedule is weird. But I want to say something about Barack Obama, and I want to say something about Kagan, his Supreme Court person that he's elected. I think Obama is a very, very wise president, and I think that he proved a point about nobody who, now that he has done appointed this person. No homosexual can say that Christians are bigots or that they overtly hate or invertly or inherently hate homosexuals. We do not. There's never, ever, ever, ever. I mean, there might be somebody who's a whack job, that call himself Christian. But, Barack Obama is a Christian. Everybody knows that. I think I could say that. I'm not judging his Christianity or anything. He's Christian. But he's also president of the United States. And so his job as president of the United States is to protect the people. And so I think what he has done with this Kagan person, now I still, I don't think you have to be, let's say it this way, because I don't know all the ifs, ands, and buts about her, but she's got this like boyish haircut and she got pearls and stuff like that. So I saw somebody write something very brass, and they called her socialist, lesbian, and all of this. I saw this article somebody wrote there, and they called her socialist, lesbian, socialist, and probably another word which I don't remember. But being if it is the case that she is homosexual, and she probably is, what Barack Obama has done to a degree, I don't know if you can call it compromise or just in a way, whether it's a compromise or not, I don't think it's America, constitutionally, even though the innate founding fathers were Christian, the actual Constitution is supposed to be unbiased one way or another. Meaning, because I'm Christian, and as the Bible says, the Old Testament, which is no longer in effect. So, there's different covenants and stuff like that, and there's different ways and stuff like that, how things are, and so, some of the things that, before Jesus gives forgiveness and love for all. It doesn't matter your sin. He takes any kind of sin. But my point is that it's a sin. So my point, and beyond that, all right, so my personal beliefs, throw that out the window, okay? But still, there's some technical, scientific things that says they're not equal to heterosexuality. And so I think that we should acknowledge those differences, and that for homosexuals to say that it is that they're the same, it's just not true or a lie. Okay, and so my point is that heterosexuality and homosexuality, the act, which is a sexual act, that's what we're talking about, are not the same. You know, whether you call a person, I think it's bigotous to call a person, you know, to identify a person by who they sleep with. I mean, that's like the lowest common denominator. You know, like I say, I've said it many a times, don't judge me by who I've slept with in the past, you know, or who I might sleep with, you know, or who I want to sleep with, you know. But my point is that, you know, if you're going to label and divide yourself by that, by sex or genitalia, then be technically accurate about the biological differences between the two. One procreates, one group procreates, and one does not. Period. That's just the plain truth to me. Unbiased, unadulterated, and so therefore you should celebrate those differences, you know, and that's what my being that the case, there are going to be some fundamental things, you know. Homosexuality is dependent on heterosexuality in order to breed, survive, and all this other stuff, unless you do a whole bunch of Frankenstein biochemical test tube baby, you know, and all this tricking of the systems and adoptions and stuff, which heterosexuals, I feel, should, because they should have more rights to a child because they produce child and they're responsible for producing a child. Well, homosexuality never ever produces life for children and stuff like that. That's just biological truth. But that's not my point. I've said that a million times, and people still don't get it. So I'm just, blowing air, you know. But my point is Barack Obama, as a president, regardless of his thing, has appointed someone who will probably have the interest of protecting the laws, protecting the human rights and this is what his job is as a president. As an American president, is to protect the human rights of the citizen. Now, again, I believe human rights are different from marriage rights, or marriage rights are different from human rights. You know, and I am totally against anybody violating anybody's human rights. Though I have said it 1,000 times that marriage is not a human right. Else I could marry my cousins, my sisters and relatives. It's not just because you're heterosexual or just because you're human. You know, you have to wait a certain age. There are qualifiers and qualifications. And I believe man and a woman is one for marriage. Now, the other concerns of the human rights of homosexuals and their concerns for their rights, their properties, and stuff like that is a different thing. To say you have to be married, you have to do the wedding vows, you know, in a church or a steeple or any kind of thing is, you know, or to create a union, you know, other than a contract, which a marriage is a license, that is not necessary, and therefore it is not the same. Marriage, the original institution of marriage, is set up a certain way to help and for certain reasons, and a lot of the reasons that is including bloodline and things like that are that homosexuals are not applicable. Bloodline is never in their thing. They can never share genes with their mate. So the qualifications and the reasons why marriage is set up does not apply to them. So, but that doesn't mean human rights doesn't apply, civil rights and stuff like that. And marriage, again, is not a civil right. You know, and it is based on sexuality because bloodline and those things are based on sexuality. So, but that wasn't the point. I've said that 1,000 times. I just said, my point is that they call, I think the president though I would have probably, I think that, a good Christian who is not heterosexual, you don't have to pander to them to do that or start to put these people, because they are going to start to do things that are not part of the law and that are purely biased and not right. And here's my point. They are prosecuting, they would have called this gay dude a bigot because he said this dude was too gay to play a straight guy. God bless you all. Love you all.